Hey everyone, let's talk some more about unit rates. Okay, today you're going to compare two or more items by looking at their unit rates. All right, after last lesson, you guys are probably like, why do we have to learn so much about unit rates, unit rates, unit rates? Well, here's the deal. Why? Because they make it easy to compare things. Super easy to compare things. Let me give you an example. Okay. Amy and May are fighting over who's the best basketball shooter. Amy's like, I'm the best 3-point shooter. And May's like, no, you're not. I am. And they're like bickering back and forth. No, I am. No, I am. Amy's fighting like, listen, I can make 27 3-pointers in 3 minutes. And May's like, well, I can make 32 3-pointers in 4 minutes. And now they're like arguing about that. May's like, I can make 32. You can only make 27. And Amy's like, well, yeah, but it takes you 4 minutes to make 32 baskets and it only takes me 3 minutes to make my baskets. And they just are going back and forth and back and forth. What are you supposed to do? Well, that is where unit rate comes into play. By using unit rate, you can figure out who makes more baskets in 1 minute. If you can get them both down to how much that is per minute, then you can really see who is the better shooter or who makes more baskets per minute. So let's do it. Amy makes 27 3-pointers in 3 minutes. What is that as a unit rate? Well, it is 9 baskets per minute or per 1 minute. Okay. May can do 32 3-pointers in 4 minutes. When we find the unit rate for that, that puts May at only 8 baskets per minute. Boom. There's no comparison now, right? Or there's no fighting back and forth because it's obvious that Amy can make more baskets per minute than May can. And once you bring that to their intention, there's no arguing anymore. That is the beauty of unit rates. You can get everything down to the same rate, to the same one of something. And then you can compare which one's bigger, faster, stronger, cheaper, right? So that is the beauty of unit rates. Here's another example. During migration, a hummingbird can fly 210 miles in 7 hours, and a goose can fly 165 miles in 3 hours. Which bird flies at a faster rate? Now, if the hummingbird and the goose are like May and Amy, then they're bickering back and forth and be like, well, I fly faster. No, I fly faster, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to come in and you're going to save the day. You're going to take the hummingbird, which is 210 in 7 hours, and you are going to see that that is 30 miles per hour. And with the goose at 165 miles in 3 hours, you are going to take 165, divide that by 3, and get, ooh, wow, 50, not 3, just a second, 50, go back, I did that wrong, 55, right? 55 miles per hour. So again, it's obvious that the goose can fly further in an hour than the hummingbird can. Perfect time. You're going to use this. I use this almost every week when I grocery shop because I'm cheap and I try to get the most out of my dollar. So I'm always looking for how much can I get? What's the best price per dollar or the best price per ounce? Okay, so let me give you an example of what I do. Now, granted, I do have my phone and I do use my calculator on my phone, which you guys will get by the end of 6th grade. But for now, you can still do it. It's just going to take a little bit longer. So here we have two things of apple juice. One is 64 ounces that costs $5.76. The other one is only 15 ounces, but it's also only $1.80. Which one costs less per ounce, right? I want it to cost the least amount for the same ounce of juice. So I'm going to remember that money always goes first. The big container is $5.76. So I'm going to end up going $5.76. Won't go into either of those. So I'll try 5. You guys might be quicker at this than I am. 32, that's not enough. Let's try 8. 32, 48, 49, 50, 51. Ooh, I still think I can get closer. 36, 54, 55, 56, 57. Good. Okay. So I found out that this juice right here is 9 cents per ounce. An ounce, it takes 8 ounces to make a cup. So just a tiny little ounce amount. Now, the littler one that's only 15 ounces is $1.80. So I'm going to take the 15 into $1.80. It's also going to be in the pennies, right? 15 times 5, 5, 6, 7, that's only 75. I gotta go way higher than that. Let's try 9 too then. Maybe they're the exact same price per ounce. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. Oh, I know what I did wrong. It can go into 18. You can go into 18 one time. How many of you caught that before I did? All right. There we go. There we go. So the 15 ounce one ends up being 12 cents per ounce. So that tells me that the larger one is actually cheaper. Even though it costs more per ounce, it's only 9 cents per ounce, whereas the smaller one is 12 cents per ounce. And that's usually what you'll see. That's why places like Sam's Club and Costco are so popular, because they have huge amounts. They have huge containers, right? Huge things of toilet paper or apple juice or something, right? But people like it because the unit rate is cheaper than what they can get at Ridley's or Walmart. So that is how I use unit rate at the store, is I can compare. I would probably get the bigger container of apple juice because it's cheaper per ounce than the smaller one. Luckily for me now, when I'm shopping at Walmart or if I'm doing on my online order, it will actually tell me the unit price. Let me give you an example. You're going to see this all over the place now. Here are the price tags for nuts at Walmart. And the Planters one is $13.98. The Great Value, the Walmart brand, is $12.42. But what they've done is these sizes are different. So you can't really compare the sizes because one's bigger than the other. The Planters is bigger. So I would, if this wasn't here, I would pull out my phone and I would figure out the unit rate myself. But they've started to actually put the unit rate price on the tag. So then you can compare per ounce or the unit rate right there in the store without having to do any math, which is kind of cool. So if with this example, I would probably go with the Great Value brand because it's 36 cents an ounce, whereas the Planters was 42 cents an ounce. Okay, now you know, now you're going to see it everywhere. Next time you're at Ridley's or Walmart, look for it. So another example where you want to buy dog treats, I guess. Ryan wants to buy treats for his puppy. If Ryan wants to buy the treats that cost the least per pack, which treat should he buy? Explain. So you can either buy the Pup Bites or the doggy treats. How are you going to figure out what's the better deal? Well, you are going to find the unit rate. Feel free to pause and try it on your own to see if you find the same unit rate that I do. but I'm going to start with the Puppy Bites, the Pup Bites, and I'm going to see that it is $1.44 per, these are 4 packs, right? So if I divide it by 4, now instead of 4 packs, that's just for one pack. The doggy treats are 6 for $7.38, which will also be $1 something. Let's see how close we get. Oh, there we go. I've already found out which one is cheaper, haven't I? The doggy treats are $1.23 per pack. So as long as they taste equally the same, you'll go with the doggy treats, right? Because they are cheaper per pack. All right, it is now up to you. You have 2 cans of soup, and you're trying to figure out which one is the least per ounce. Vegetable soup is $2.88 for 12 ounces, where the chicken soup is $2.25 for 9 ounces. Let's figure out what that is per ounce. All right. Does your work look the same as mine? When I found the unit rate for the vegetable soup and the chicken soup, I found that the vegetable soup was only 24 cents an ounce, and the chicken soup was 25 cents per ounce, which means that the vegetable soup costs less per ounce. That, my friends, is why you need to learn how to do unit rate so you can compare. If you don't want to compare, it's so that you can do well on the math test, which will help you be successful in life. See you next time.